What's up guys, my name is Elden. Welcome back to another art video. Today's video, I am tackling two things at once. I am doing a traditional art video and a video because I haven't been posting videos in a while. Traditional art pieces, I've been having an inkling of doing such of a project for a while, so I decided to do one. I also decided that this year is going to be my year. I want to get an exuberant amount of support by getting subscribers on this channel, so I'll be posting videos over here weekly, and in order to do that I did a back catalog. But I digress. Let's jump right into the traditional art video. Right here you see me beginning the sketching phase, or the pencil phase I would rather say, because it's not really a sketch, it's more of a detailed drawing I guess to a certain extent without the inking. But you see me the beginning stages of said pencil work, I will call it from now on, pencil work, putting down the image that I am going to create. This is going to be a piece of a hyena. I didn't know what I was going to do in the first place. I wanted to do something, and I wanted to do something that was African-esque. So I decided to start penciling a drawing of a hyena to get the little bases down so that I could work with in the future. This pencil drawing, I haven't done one in such detail in a while, and it turned out fairly well in my opinion. I really liked how it turned out, so much that I kind of didn't want to ink it, but in the end I decided to ink it anyways. So what I'm going to do right now is just knead the eraser, or the kneaded eraser, make it so it's all nice and looks brand new. So you just keep on ripping it, putting it together again. And then this is a trick I said a long time ago, a couple of years ago. I'm going to do this once it gets like nice and looks like it won't smudge or anything. Just roll it back together. I prefer it like in an oblong shape, and then go over the piece that you're trying to ink. It will take up enough graphite that it won't be hard to like erase later from underneath the pen, but it will leave just enough there to allow you to actually ink over it without much of a fuss and worrying about most of the time, not 100% of the time, but most of the time, for it to not like move because it's trying to settle on top of the pencil sketch. So it does make it harder for it to see on camera, but I don't care. I'm trying to get this correct. So like I said, that's a trick that I stated a while ago, and it still holds true today. It's very, very helpful if you're going to do any type of inking on top of a graphite type material or whatever you're using as a sketch, as long as it can come up with an eraser and it won't take off the entire sketch or underlay pencil drawing for said piece. I also didn't know what I was doing. Essentially, I just was trying out techniques all around the board. I just wanted to see what I could do because I haven't done a traditional piece in a while. You also have noticed that the camera scenes switch from the side view to the top down view. I wanted to have like two different angles, but my phone couldn't record for that long because it was taking up way too much space. So we only have the top down view as of for the rest of the video. It was good quality in the beginning, but my hand did cover the angle that the camera was at, did cover a lot, so it's a bit chopped up. This whole video is chopped up because I want to do this instead of having a speed paint type style. I want to have some of like the real time of me drawing, but at the same time chopped up into segments to make it go by a little bit quicker. So it's not like I don't know how long, I think it was like 8 hours or some shit like that this entire piece took me. So I wanted to make sure it was still a nice video, but just not another quote unquote speed drawing, speed paint video that is common practice over here on YouTube. I wanted to give it a little bit more pizzazz, a little more razzle in the dazzle, if I should say to myself. But let's take a little short break. Did you guys know that I have my own manga series called Scion Awakening? You can read it at scionawakening.com, where you can actually see all of it in its glory, the latest up-to-date chapters before anywhere else is posted. Tapas and Webtoons are also places you can read it, but those aren't up-to-date, and I have went back in and made some grammatical changes to the comic. So the real up-to-date one is scionawakening.com. So go check it out if you're inclined to. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Anyways, go check it out. Like I said, the comic and everything is going to be up on ScionXAwakening.com. Jesus, sometimes I just can't speak. This actual traditional piece is going to be helping me for said comic. A lot of things I do revolve around my comic, even if it's like a little break from the comic to do. I haven't drawn animals in a while. There are going to be animal type creatures, beasts and stuff like that in the comic. So I wanted to be able to draw things, and what better to do it than to have some practice upon it. So drawing a hyena, drawing a dog-like creature is actually a lot of practice for me to be able to draw in the future. And of course I'm going to simplify it and stuff like that, but that's in the future of the comic. For my coloring with the Copics and stuff like that, I didn't have a real set plan. Originally I wanted to do it like for, a Zach replica of the image I was using as a reference, but I eventually came to terms that I don't have the colors for it. I didn't feel like buying the colors to do the exact image reference. Most of the colors that are on the face was originally like a really like gray and whites and stuff like that, but I decided later on, hey, fuck it, I'm just gonna do the colors that I have. And I'm really glad that I did so, because it got me to do like color blends and stuff like that, like using blues to make it a little bit lighter and stuff like that on top of the gray, so it's not as it gives it a little bit more pizzazz, I would say. It doesn't make it as flat. It gives the blue that's a little bit out that you'll see later on of the fur and stuff like that. So it gives it a more of a tonal shift of shine and stuff that you could see within the fur, other than just the gray and the browns that I use alongside the fur. Don't be afraid. I do want to say don't be afraid of testing things out. You never know how they're going to turn out. Even if you're trying to do something from a reference, it doesn't have to be one-to-one to that reference. Unless you're doing like hyperrealism, then you're kind of fucked if you don't have like all the colors and stuff that you want to do the one-to-one reference. But most people don't partake in that, because even though it's amazing, a lot of people just don't like doing it after a while and tend to start doing more stylized type of work, because they tend to enjoy it more. Some people do. I'm not gonna say everyone is like that, but a lot of people are like that. You can see, like I said, the blues and stuff inside the fur. And for the background, I just did a bunch of grass type wisps on it, and I really like how this turned out. It went from a piece where I was getting like stressed over to a piece where it was like, oh, this was really fun, and I really enjoyed it turning out. Right here, you see me actually doing the final little zoom or close-up of the image. This is after I went back and did the inking around it to make it a thicker line to coincide with the other piece that I will be doing in the future. Hope you guys like this, because I sure as hell did. And that's the end of the video. Like I said before, I really like how this piece turned out. I did go back and redo the lines after I finished the next traditional piece that you guys will see on this channel, but it came out really good in the end. I really am glad that I decided to do another traditional piece, and I'll be doing those in the future, upcoming future, more and more, alongside with digital pieces and other type of art mediums that I decide to tackle in the future. Whether it's like art particularly or not, it's going to be art related in some type of manner. So I look forward to those videos in the future. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. You'll see an animation playing right now, which is actually going to be changed in the future in a future video. So looking forward to that too. But don't forget to follow me there on the social media. And don't forget to follow me over on twitch.tv/EldenDraws, where I go live and do art and do gaming over on my live streaming. I haven't been doing streaming that much as of late because I have been having internet connectivity issues. So I think I found out a way to fix that. So hopefully you'll see me there soon. All right. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace. Bye-bye.